What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering, continuing to make sure Huck's blanket smells just like me for his first day of doggy daycare tomorrow, where I hope he'll make lots of new friends. And please, for the love of God, get lots of exercise, as it is way too cold outside for him or me to run off some of that energy. He's being a little spicy. That said, I've got a story that's really unfortunate. And it goes kind of towards the, it speaks volumes about the draw of YouTube, or really social media stardom. I suppose nowadays it's TikTok or these other platforms that the kids, those darn kids, want to get popular on. But this is also probably the worst example of play stupid games, win stupid prizes. You know what's not a stupid game because it helps support this channel and many of my friends here on YouTube? Well, of course, it's this video's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. Hold on a second. Stop whatever you're doing. Ask yourself, when was the last time you felt like the most powerful being in the world? Oh, never? Don't worry. Now you can get that feeling on demand with the world's biggest, best, and most BA mobile game, Raid Shadow Legends. This game has a ton of depth. It's got 13 playable factions, and today we're going to talk about the High Elves. Okay, so High Elves, they're the classic good guys. Well, mostly. They live in their walled kingdom. They're easy on the eyes. Their queen is a powerful sorceress, and they've been fighting evil since before that was cool. What do I like about the game? Well, it's a little bit of everything, to be honest. I like summoning champions at the portal and leveling them up in the tavern. I like going over a team build for the clan boss, arena, or dungeon. Kind of depends what mood I'm in. So what's new in Raid? Raid recently released its biggest ever update, the Doom Tower. A giant tower with 120 floors, full of secret challenge rooms, and 12 seriously bad to the bone bosses to take on. And I've been having a blast with it so far. You can support my channel by downloading Raid. All you have to do is hit the link in the description and you get a free spirit champion, 50,000 silver, 50 gems, 5 mystery shards, 1 day XP boost, 1 energy refill, and a clan boss key as soon as you get in the game. Look at the cool champion you'll get for free. You'll also find extra rewards in here in your inbox for the next 30 days. And you can find me in-game under the username Colt's Dad. If you're quick enough, you can even join my clan. Hey, give the game a try using my link in the description. Find me on there. My name's Colt's Dad. I'd love to play with you or do a little PvP battling. Now, this weekend, there was a really unfortunate story out of Nashville, Tennessee, where a YouTuber was a complete moron. And unfortunately, they lost their life. YouTuber has a botched butcher knife robbery prank. I guess nobody told this kid that most YouTubers fake these things. And I'm going to actually get into that because this is not anywhere near the first time this has happened. In fact, there's maybe a dozen of these pranks gone horribly wrong that I'll show you just a few of them. A 20-year-old YouTuber, Timothy Wilkes, has lost their life after trying to prank somebody with a butcher knife for a robbery video in Nashville, Tennessee. For the purpose of filming the prank video, Wilkes and an unidentified friend wielded the items, approached a group of people in a parking lot of an urban air trampoline adventure park, reportedly intending to create a prank robbery content. Wilkes was then ended by 23-year-old David Starnes Jr., who is one of the people in the group of the intended victims. As Tennessee law dictates, Starnes was legally permitted to carry and act in self-defense, and correctly so. Obviously, this person would have had zero idea that this was a, quote, prank. At the moment, news sources like the Washington Post report that Wilkes' wounds were fatal, his unidentified friend was untouched, and that while PD are continuing to investigate. No charges have been filed. Of course, I mean, what would they have filed for? Prank videos have long been a staple of the entertainment industry, and I'm thinking now YouTube may be seriously deboosting these. But Wilk's latest effort was a long evolution away from the Ashton Kutcher's Punk'd episodes that circulated on TV back in 2003. His internet content enjoys a greater breadth of creators and sources of entertainment. These type of pranks have grown in number and extremity. A quick YouTube search will reveal dozens of videos, some concluding in arrest or tears. Still, why commenters will be quick to call out prank videos for being staged, Wilk's passing proves a cautionary tale. At just 20 years old, the YouTube hopeful's intentions were for good content, but Starnes reportedly indicates he had no idea that the prank was afoot. The Tennessee state, well, we all know that he's acted lawfully. This isn't even close to the only time. How about twin YouTube stars Alan and Alex Stokes charged, end up getting felonies after staging a bank prank. Prank, quote, gone wrong. It sure did go wrong. Alan and Alex Stokes, 23, are each facing felony court counts in what world would you think that this would be okay? This is the pull that social media stardom has over people. It's in a lot of ways it's like the worst kind of drug imaginable. Just one viral video is enough to kind of make your career. I mean, I could look back even at this channel. It was growing mildly, right? And then the whole Captain Marvel bonanza happened. The Fallout 76 bonanza happened. And it created an opportunity for me to essentially cover YouTube full time if I had wanted to. And the draw for that, for these kids, is apparently too much to handle. And you go through here, and there are a lot of type of videos like this where people are getting in people's cars and ending up in bad situations. And again, here, YouTube prankster busted for faking a medical emergency in Times Squares, posting a video of NYPD response. A YouTube quote-unquote prankster staged a medical emergency in Times Square, then filmed first responders breaking into his car to try and save him, just to rack up thousands of views. Zishan Saroya, known as Prince Z, is now facing charges, and he should. Again, like, in what world do you think that this is okay? And of course, you can always put the darker spin on it and say, okay, now what if somebody who actually needed help lost their life because they were busy, being a moron? The 13-minute video posted Monday goes into elaborate detail about how he planned the prank and ends with him giving a shout out to the NYPD medics and everybody that helped saved him. What? Other videos on the channel include clips of him passing out or falling asleep in passengers in the city subway trains and beating a fake baby in public. Again, I'm not sure that, obviously you can't blame other YouTube pranksters, but there are serious mental deficiencies in these people. How about this? YouTuber loses their life while filming a ghost prank. YouTubers have been caught up in some stupid things, but this is one of the incidents that ended in the loss of life. Pakistan Today reports that YouTuber Rana, which is part of some Lori Vines YouTube channel, lost her life while filming a prank in which he pretended to be a ghost and attempt to scare people. And he caught a bullet. He approached a family in a nearby park with a white sheet over his head. At point, one of the family members opened fire on him. I mean, What do you need? Uh, how many more examples? How about this one? YouTube Prankster. Remember this one? A YouTube Prankster where they used a Desert Eagle, and he held a Bible or something like a thick book up to his chest, or a 1.5-inch book, went right through it and killed the guy. His girlfriend went to jail. I think she now has a TV show, something like that. This is, I mean, and wow, by the way, she was pregnant with their second child at the time. So 2 children lose their father. The woman who did this is, made a horrible decision. Horrible. And they're dumb. And what planet would you not at least practice this? Practice it. A simple test fire would have told you that that little book wasn't going to help you. The list goes on and on. There's more than a dozen I found with just some light searching. And a lot of this comes from, the fame that people can get with these prank videos. I mean, you can look at Canadian YouTuber J Station. And again, not his fault. He went on to fake the death of his girlfriend for clicks. Because the thirst, the need for that approval, the need for the clicks, the need for the clout is too much for these people to ignore. I mean, and there's a million YouTubers like this who built millions of followers with obviously fake videos. Do I think that, 3 a.m. videos should not exist? Well, no, I'm not saying that. I mean, I think they're dumb. But look, it's 1.2 million views. He lied to everyone saying his girlfriend died. That's messed up. But it should be allowed to exist. Because time comes for everyone, and eventually you'll go too far. But, maybe don't lose your life for internet clout. These kids, man, this is a huge problem. And nobody's, nobody's really worried about it when they're all caught up on those delicious ad dollars. And I wouldn't be surprised, not that I would support this, but I wouldn't be surprised if you see YouTube now demonetizing the entire space of prank videos, even though there are absolutely wholesome and hilarious prank videos that should exist. The problem is some jerk always has to go too far, and now this kid lost his life because of it. Stick to faking them, please, if you're going to do something stupid. Keep your head on straight. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay safe out there, and we'll talk to you again real soon.